What up, universe? My name is Daytrade, and today I want to go over what I did to basically max out my individual retirement account, my IRA. That's not something that a lot of people do in their 20s. Most people don't even know about it in their 20s, and I want this channel, or what you guys are watching, to become somewhat of a place to go to learn how real wealth is really made. I'm not wealthy yet, but I am doing some necessary steps to get there. First, what is an IRA? There's a lot of definitions online that tell you what an IRA is, so I don't want to really go over all the, the Webster's dictionary definitions, but what I'll tell you about what I think it is, basically it's like a glorified savings account. A savings account that you're not going to see for years. So what ends up happening is that you put in money into your individual retirement account, and any money that money makes you get to keep at the age of retirement. You know what I mean? So it can be like when you're 50 or when you're 60. But the thing about that is, I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe you get that money tax-free. So let's say, for example, you put in $500 in your entire life, I don't know, and it makes you $1 million. The $1 million that 500 made you get to keep tax-free. Obviously, it's very difficult for $500 to make you $1 million, but you guys kind of get my gist, right? The way I do it, or the way I was able to basically max out my retirement account from now until retirement, is that there's a contribution limit that you can put in your IRA. It's about, I believe, $6,000 every single year. That's a cap. You can't put more than $6,000 as a cap in that IRA a year. So from January 1st to December 31st, you can only contribute $6,000. If you're smart about it and you're analytical about it, that means at maximum you can put about $500 away per month for that entire account for the year. And any money that $500 per month makes you get to keep. You know what I mean? Obviously, you're not going to withdraw from it until it makes you a lot of money, but you get to keep it. The first step that I basically did, for people who are not necessarily too savvy about these IRA accounts or any individual retirement accounts, is that you need, and I stress this so much, you need a financial advisor. It's so smart for people to have one of those people to help you make money, because we had it in school. They were just called educational advisors, you know what I mean, or academic advisors. They help you get to where you want to go as quickly as possible. In my little searches through Google and the wealth sector of the world, I wanted to look up a very good financial advisor that has a good track history of making people money, because that's what they do. They get paid to make people money. And if I want to make money, I need the person who's going to make me want to make money. So I was able to get a financial advisor. Long story short, she told me everything that she wanted to do with my account, how it's going to grow every single year up until retirement, and I just left it in her hands. It's money that I'm not accounting for. It's money that I don't want to see for a long time. It's money that my kids will get to enjoy when I'm older, right? Let's go back to that $6,000 contribution that you can only put per year. So when she told me that, right, the next thing I had to do was basically conjure up $500 a month, you know what I mean? And to be honest, this is just my opinion. I'm not going to be the one to tell other people how to spend their money, because it's your money, you work for it, you know what I mean? But me personally, I like to invest for the future. I like to make sure that my entire life and any bloodline I bring down through me is set, you know what I'm trying to say? So when I realized that I don't need to be spending $500 a month, I don't spend $500 a month, you know what I mean? I rarely even spend $50 a month, and that's including food or so, that I can basically give this financial advisor $500 a month, and she'll be able to manage my individual retirement account. I have an application that tells me how much the individual retirement account has grown, right? And so I tested it. This is what I did. January 1st, 2020, I gave my financial advisor $1,000, right? Mind you, you can only put $6,000. So that means I only have 10 more months of $500 a month left for the year. She told me what she was going to do. She told me all the stocks that she was going to buy, all the indexes, all the funds, and all the jibber jabber that they know. They were going to tell me how it was going to work throughout the entire year, and then I'll be able to see results, right? So I give them $1,000, and I'm going to put it somewhere in this video to show you where the account is on January 18th, 2020. This is about 17 days after I gave her the account. She was able to grow my account about $100 from the initial $1,000 I gave her. Now, if you're thinking to yourself,
bro, that's only $100.
You're lying to yourself. Number one, that's not $100. That's 10%. Like, the way you have to think about money when you start getting like wealth savvy and financially savvy is that you have to think of things in percents. If I had $1 million and I told you take $100 out of this or 1% out of this, which one would you choose? You know what I mean? For people who do not know, 1% of $1 million is $10,000, which means you would have got $1,000 more times more than if you were to choose the $100 route. You know what I mean? Now, the thing about IRAs and the thing about investing in general is that you're in this thing for the long run. You're not in this thing for short gains. You're not doing, day trading. This is long-term investing. So I'm not expecting that $100 to keep on growing. There's going to be days where it goes down. There's going to be days where it goes up. But if I keep on fueling the fire with that $500 per month automatic transaction that I have, then I'm going to see much more of an increase throughout the entire year and throughout the entire life than if I just never did it at all. So I told her that I'm going to be giving her every end of the month $500 to be able to invest for me within the IRA. And that's it. That's it. That's $500 I'm not accounting for. It's $500 I don't want back. I don't want it back at all. I want to see it grow. Because if ever a time the money that I gave her starts growing more than what my job is paying me, then I don't have to work anymore, you know what I mean? I don't have to work as hard anymore. Individual retirement accounts is basically like a cheat code for your future, you know what I mean? I'm in my 20s right now, and so I can see like if this thing has maybe 15 years to grow, for 20 years to grow, and I'm in my 40s, and this thing is producing me more money per month than what a potential job may be doing, I'm set. So overall, that's how my IRA works. I'm able to basically set up an automatic deposit of $500 a month and give it to my financial advisor, who then makes me more money. And I really implore a lot of people my age who are in their 20s to really take time to dig deep into what they're doing with their money and ask themselves. This is the golden, diamond, transparent question you have to ask yourself every time when you're dealing with the money.
Is what I'm buying making me money?
If your spending habit is bigger than your income, then you're making $0 an hour. Throughout the entire year, I'm going to make a little update video, and I'm going to come back to you guys at maybe December 18th to tell you guys how my IRA has grown if I consistently give her $500. You know what I mean? That's going to be the thing. So this video is going to be part 1 videos for IRAs. So I'll come back December 18th and I'll tell you guys more about my IRA and how's it grown. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I really implore anyone my age to start an IRA account as soon as possible, because the more time you have money in that account, the higher the money will become. Think about it like this. 0 is the smallest number you can get to in terms of finances, right? Unless hopefully you don't go negative. But 0 is the smallest number. What's the highest number? There is no highest number. It just goes towards infinity, which means if you're doing it correctly, your money will also go towards infinity, which then will start a generational wealth bloodline for you and your entire family, starting from you. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to stay connected, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter and Snapchat at Legend by Birth. I'll just talk about random stuff, mostly finances. You can watch my other videos I do about day trading and everything like that. That's all I really got to say. Somewhere down the line, I'm going to think of an outro. But as of right now, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one, and that's it. Okay, bye.